Yo, 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 Mike from Shallow 666. Shallow 666. Anyway, I just want to talk about some stuff I talked about in the I Hate God video about pick attack I mentioned. And, I want to elaborate on how much that changes your guitar sound. Now, I'm not talking to seasoned guitar players or guys that play often or professionals or any of that nature. I'm just talking to guys that, maybe new guitar players, which yay, yes, new guitar players, people that maybe lost interest because they weren't getting the sounds that they wanted to hear. And, it is about putting the time in, early on. But this is about pick attack, and this is kind of about dynamics and how much that little bit of what your wrist can drastically change your guitar sound. And this is to help anybody that's got their wrist just a millimeter too far up or back, and how much that drastically changes. And depending on what bridge you're using too, locking trems and stuff like that are a little bit. But this is just going to teach anybody how to just maybe move their wrist back a little bit. And I'm just going to play a little example about how that drastically changes your guitar sound, Okay, so we're gonna play this Sepultura riff because it's easy and anybody can, with a little bit of guitar playing ability at all, can play it. It's a fun riff. Territory. Yeah, easy one, old one. This is with my wrist up a little too far. And pedaling rather lightly. Now I'm going to move it back a little bit and slowly increase the pressure that I'm putting on my wrist. Yeah, man. Yeah, and that you can really hear the dynamic change in that, and so that's just moving your wrist up and down a little bit, and drastically changes your guitar sound. I challenge anybody that's toying around with their guitar sound, and maybe you've never really maybe you've always sat down and played guitar, and you've always kind of strummed an equal way, and when it came to getting into some metal stuff, you kind of kept that lighter pick attack. But it definitely changes your guitar sound, definitely. And if you have an amplifier perhaps that doesn't have a lot of gain, and I'll just switch a channel here. That's a 70s-ish. This is probably a mid-2000s Vox combo. I don't know much about it. I know it's solid state with a preamp tube. It was relatively inexpensive. I think I bought it in like 2008 or something. But anyway, it has a couple of different channels that are fun to play with. And this was more like a 70s tune. But even this, drastic change in the sound of your guitar with your pick attack. So yeah, man, I just wanted to elaborate on what I was getting into when you're playing these kind of like bluesier riffs or metal riffs or anything. You know, putting your attitude behind it is a lot of your guitar sound. It's not talked about much, but that's definitely a big deal. So yeah, man, when you play your guitar, lean into it a little bit. Lean into it. Feel the riff. Makes it more fun. Makes it more heavy. Gives it a little bit more character. Gives it a little bit more you. And yeah, that's it. That's the video for today. I hope you enjoyed that. I had fun. And thanks for watching Shallows.